I'm back with another beer review here in Mumbai, and this time I've got takeout from a local brewery. So this brewery is called Two Down Beer Company, and they started up only in 2019. Now what caught my eye was their different type of style of beers that they were going for, or the ingredients that they use in those styles. I have opened two of these already, and drank them. Thought, you know what, I'll record a video. So I'm going to go through these two first, then I'll come on to this one on the right. So first up, we have Pretty Please, which is a cream ale, but it's been flavoured with hibiscus. So when it pours, and as you'll see on camera, it comes out, I hope that comes out, with quite a pinky hue, or even slightly orange hue to that beer. Nose-wise, the hibiscus doesn't give anything to it, so nose-wise it smells like a beer. It smells malty, which is always good to smell from your beer. Yeah, it smells nice. Now taste-wise, that's the question. Taste-wise, I'm going to say straight up, it quenches the thirst easily. It is very drinkable, but I don't think I would reorder it. I think maybe that hibiscus is just a bit too off-putting or too much for me. So it goes down easy, but the flavour that you're left with isn't probably the best flavour, and it leaves a bit of a dry mouth as well at the end. In my eyes, this feels more like a sour, but a very, very light sour, as in it's just not got much sourness to it. It does even in look what we would call sort of a sour in the UK. Right, I've poured this and only got one glass, so I've got to quickly drink and get on to the next one. There we go, done. Glad I didn't pour too much. Yeah, and that slight aftertaste, that's all it is. So it's refreshing apart from that. The next one in line here is what they call Basil Blonde. I think this is going to give away what it is, obviously. It's a blonde beer, but it's infused with basil. So let's get some of this poured out. Now, all of these were delivered today, so they were bottled today. They've got a date on them saying today's date, which is the 23rd. They got delivered within about an hour and a half of the order being made, and these normally cost just under 600 rupees, so 595 rupees. And if you do a package of 3 or 5, then you get a discount. So buying 3 of them, I got a 100 rupee discount. They come in 1 litre bottles. These are PET growlers, so plastic, but you can also have glass, which you have to put a deposit for, and then you get a refund on it. I'm not sure if I'm reordering from them, so I just went for PET at the moment. But let's see. I think you can reuse these as well, hand them back. So we go on to the golden, and straight away, I know this, straight away, the basil's hitting. You can smell it. It just overpowers any smell on that beer. It's just purely a massive basil nose. Right, get into the taste. Wow, okay. Big basil notes, as you would expect. With the smell, it follows through in the taste, but also a bit bready. So we've got a bit of the bready notes, and we've got basil in there. I'm unsure whether I really like it or don't like it. It's a bit Marmite. I keep wanting to go back and drink some more. And you have that, you're always like, ooh. I think maybe it's because it's something different that I'm not used to. You don't tend to find basil infused beers, and it's definitely distinctive. And it just draws me back in to have more and more tastes of it. I'm being messy drinking today, sorry about that. I think I would buy this one again. It's strange. I think I would. There's just something really enjoyable about it. I said the first one, very quenches the first, but I'm not sure I would reorder just because of the afternotes it's left. This one, it just makes you want more. It really does. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. All right, last one, the one I haven't had, and this is their Dark Matter Stout. Now, I've on the Pint of Brewed a stout which they sell as Dark Matter, so it'll be interesting to see how it compares to this. This Dark Matter Stout is marketed as being I think a dry Irish stout, so it's trying to be like a Guinness, but I don't think it's nitro infused, especially in the growler here. So let's get this open. I'll be interested to see what happens with opening the carbonation. Okay, not too much off it, a bit of carbonation developing there. So it's definitely CO2 in here. Let's pour this in, and I'm hoping it's not too carbonated. Doesn't look like it is. That's a good sign. All right, put the cap back on for the moment. What we have, obviously, jet black looking. Now, Guinness obviously is notoriously not jet black, but this does look jet black. There's not a ruby colour coming off it or at the bottom at all. On the nose, yep. Nice stout nose, definitely smelling like a dry stout on the nose as well. Getting a bit of coffee coming off on it as well, and a bit of the maybe the chocolate malt nose maybe as well coming through on there. All right, let's taste it and see what it's like. Oh wow, yeah, so that is huge coffee notes. That's quite a lot of coffee in there. Yeah, big coffee notes coming off that. Definitely nowhere near like a Guinness at that stage. Definitely not. I knew that would be the case anyways. Immediately, if it's not nitro anyways, you'll see a difference. But even if you compare this to like Guinness Original, the Guinness Original XX that you get in bottle, completely different. This is a massive coffee base in there. I am tasting the chocolate malts in there as well, so there is a slight chocolatey malt note on there, but coffee is the main notes coming through, sort of like an espresso. Yeah, massive coffee notes. Actually thinking this one compared to the Pint of Dark Matter, I think I prefer the Pint of Dark Matter. It just tasted slightly better. It's nearly a year since I had that, brewed and had it as well, but that I remember was really good. This is nice, but I think maybe it's too much on the dry side and a bit too much on the coffee. It's not balanced enough for my liking. But it's a good stout. It is a good stout. Out of these, I would turn around and say the Basil Blonde is probably my preferred, which I didn't think I would be saying that at all, but that is probably my preferred. Stout wise, it's hot weather, but you're still going to have a stout, especially just to give you that full aroma and flavour that you get from a stout. None of these others are going to give that proper coffee flavour, and a stout, it's hit the remit of what I was expecting for it. Probably not at a level that I would say, yes, I'm going to jump at and rebuy, but as I say, limited with stout choice out here, so I might dip back to this one and try them again. Otherwise, I said beautiful nose and hits the mark. Sadly, pretty pleased. I don't think I will rebuy. I could try it maybe on tap directly, but these just poured directly from the tap, so it'll be the same probably then. All right, this has been a quick, well, I say quick, not that quick, been a review of Two Down Beer Company based in Mumbai, and 3 of the beers I've picked up and got for home delivery. Take care, everyone. See you soon.